Cool Kids. What it is. Oh boy. You see that? That's a Casparelli special there. Oh wow. Did you see the cool new cards I got in the mail? Yeah, I showed them to you yesterday. Remember, you could actually see them. With the skulls on them, they're like a pirate theme. Yeah. And then I got some more of those little dice you can't see, but they come in a little pocket watch. Yeah. You got a package, by the way.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
It's the with scale you were talking about, I would imagine. All right. So yesterday we did Thailand. Now, do you know where Thailand is?
Southeast Asia.
That's right, Southeast Asia. And can you name a country that borders Thailand? Just for fun.
Thailand used to be called Siam.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And Vietnam and Cambodia are right next to it.
Okay, very good. Now, and Laos.
Laos is one of the smallest ones, but yeah.
Sure. And Myanmar, which used to be called...
I don't remember.
All right, it's okay. You don't need to know. And the cool kids don't need to know either. But guess what, cool kids? You're about to find out about a new country, a very exciting country called Timor-Leste. Timor-Leste today. That is our silver coins around silver coins around the world entry. Timor-Leste or Least, I don't know. Least Timor? Oh, I've heard that. Least Timor or East Timor? Maybe it's Least. It could be Least. You know what? I bugger all of these names on these countries because, they don't pronounce stuff the way we do. So
It's a different language.
That's it. So, yeah. Least Timor or Timor-Leste. Or maybe it's Lest. I don't know, but I'm going to say Least because Least makes sense. You got the extra E there.
Yeah.
So we got to find a coin from Least Timor in this big pile of coins. Muzzer, are there a few coins in this book?
It's a big, thick book. I couldn't lift it.
Yeah, you could, but you'd have trouble, yeah. It wouldn't be something you just grab and go with, I agree. All right.
Get down, Nanny.
You got your special eye. Oh, let's show the cool kids the new board game eye.
Gotta take the whole thing over here.
Oh, I'm just going to go like so. All right. There you go. And I'll hold it steady for you. Oh, boy. Now, this is the board game eye. We got a whole apparatus with wheels. She can wheel this around the table while we're playing, like, Ticket to Ride and such. What's your favorite board game we got, Ma?
I like Ticket to Ride, but my favorite board game is Backgammon.
Backgammon. There you go. All right. Now, where's that from? Can you see where that's from?
I turned it over, so is it?
I don't know. Here, flip it back the other way. That's the back of the coin. You'll want to see.
No, I can't. I did want to see the pretty design on the back.
Oh, okay. Can you read it? Do you need to get in the light? Here, let's put it in the light. There you go. And then I'll hold it and you just put a gander on it. All right, is it high enough up? There you go. Put it where you need it.
Right. I don't see it on the coin. It says Timu.
Timu?
Yeah.
Okay. Timu. So it's from Timu. We got a Timu coin.
Yeah, the whole country became a business.
Very nice. Can we show the cool kids what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? So if you had to guess, if you had to venture a guess, what do you think that coin says on it? Given the context clues that were included in the initial talk-up.
Well, it should have a date and all that.
Yeah. What country do you think it's from?
Timu, and it looked like size to me.
Okay.
How you spelled it.
All right. So this is the coin. It's a 1951, and And it was actually made by Portugal. And on the back it says...
Were they a Portuguese...
colony, yeah. It says Colonia de Timor. And it's 50 avos, or avos, I'm not sure. So we are going to look that up, cool kids. This is a little hunk of silvery goodness. And what did we pay for that? Goodness gracious. $18.63 for dimes worth, $2 worth of silver, $2.50 worth. So that's way over melt, right? But if you can get out of a country like East Timor for $18, you probably did okay.
Some countries do not let their coins get out of
That's right, yes. Or they're not even allowed in this country. There's coins that you are not allowed to have. They're contraband. You can't ship them across the U.S. border. Yep. Yeah. True story. I don't know that owning them is necessarily a crime. I would argue that if the coin predated the law, I don't know how it could possibly. They'd have to, yeah.
Well, our country's got so many laws, nobody can obey them all.
Yeah, it's getting wild, isn't it? So we're going to look this coin up. It's 50 avos, 1961, or 51, rather. And this one's in pretty nice shape, so we're probably pretty happy with the price we got it for, I would imagine. But it's, really close. It's just a little more silver than an old Mercury dime. You remember those Mercury dimes?
Oh, yeah, I remember. They were pretty. Lady's head on one side and the torch on the other.
Yes. All right. Here is our coin. I found it. The melt value on it is $2.28. Yep.
And during the 70s, that one gas station was accepting those for gas.
And it's the worst year to have of them all. They made 6,250,000 that year. All the other vintages are very low. But what's it worth? Well, probably about what I paid for it. Yeah. And if you had the 1945, look at that, cool kids. So let's go on. Here we go. Here it is on Numista. We're going to look it up on Numista. I like NGC for melt values. I like Numista because NGC keeps it up to date a little better. This coin is 65% silver. It weighs 3.5 grams of fun right here. And this is our coin, as you can see. And it's got luster buster. And it is a Portuguese Timor Leste, or Leste. Not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's Leste. Colonia de Timor. 50 avos. That's all on there. And we got the mintages, and we got the prices, and we're happy. And here's what they cost on. There's a 1945 right here, and they want $165 for it, which is a little rich. But you can get a 51 for $15.95 that's not lustrous. So that's Kansas Kid, FG Stacker, alert. I want you guys to fight over this coin right here. It's in decent shape. It's a reasonable price to get out of a country like this. And here's another one. I'll let you guys fight. I'm going to put you in the comments. I'm going to put you in the description. Actually, I might buy this one. See if I can get a complete set. No, I'll let them have it. That's not a bad price for that 48. Kansas Kid, FG Stacker, Tom's Coins, and anyone else who's trying to get this collection going. And here are some more options at the auction sites. Here, there's 4 of them, or right there, or 2 of them, I'm not sure. So yeah, there's ways to do this, guys. You can get creative. I believe in you. And here's some older, no, those are 51s. Never mind. That's lot numbers I'm looking at. Yeah, 1038 for that one. You know, it's an extra fine. It's not BU like some folks have, but it's still nice. And there's one for $8.30. Yeah, but it costs €8 to ship. So yeah, about the same price as mine. All right, cool kids. That covers it for the coin. Now we get to talk about the country. which is our favorite part of this little show that we do. The cool kids really appreciate when we give a brief summary and a geographical map of the countries. And so, here we go. Let's see how we say this. First of all, we've been saying it wrong this whole time. Here we go. It's how to pronounce. Here we go.
Calling all TradingView traders. TastyFX has arrived.
Okay.
Get up to $10,000 when you start trading.
The following pronunciation is brought to you by pronouncenames.com.
Okay.
Leste.
Huh.
Leste.
That's a word though. That's not what we want. Let's do it the other way. Let's do Timor. Yeah, here it is. How to pronounce. Here we go. That's what we want. We want our girl that talks
Timor
to it.
Leste.
Leste. So that's right. Leste.
Timor Leste.
So
Timor.
there's an E at the end of the.
There is Timor Leste. There it is. We got it. It's official. So now we're going to look up Timor Leste and see what on earth is going on there. Let's look. Who knew it was an island? Did you know it was an island?
No.
Yeah, look at that.
It's not even on the mainland.
All right. Ooh, look at those pretty pictures. Oh, isn't that lovely? Scenic, beautiful. Oh, wow. It's atolls and little open markets and churches. There's churches there. Well, that makes sense if the Portuguese ran it. Yeah, there's a little Buddhist. There you go. Yeah. There's the flag and there's the map. So let's see where it's at. They use a U.S. dollar. The capital is Dili. The population is 1.34 million.
So their coins can't be used in their country.
Why? I don't know.
If they use the U.S. dollar.
Are you talking about this coin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this coin is not in circulation. This is not a circulating issue. This is old school. You wouldn't spend a Mercury dime, would you?
If I was.
You could.
If I didn't want to dig through the trash for something to eat.
Right, but they'd only give you 10 cents for it at the store.
I know.
Yeah, you'd be better off, giving it to somebody who knows it's silver and getting the $2.50 for it, or whatever it is now. All right, here we go. East Timor. Oh yeah, it is East Timor. It used to be called East Timor. Now it's called Timor and Leste, but it used to be called East Timor. It's a Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. Is a country in Southeast Asia. It comprises of the eastern half of the island of Timor and the coastal enclave of Okase in the island's northwest and the minor islands of Ataro and Jacko. Australia
4 islands.
Yeah, Australia is the country's southern neighbor, separated by the Timor Sea. The country size is 14,000 square miles. Dili is the north coast of Timor. It is the capital and largest city. There is their flag. There is their emblem. There is their location. It's right in Indonesia and all this stuff. All right. And as I recall, it was part of Indonesia before they got their independence. I could be wrong, though. All right. Official languages are Portuguese and Tetum. And I actually have, hold on. I actually have some dolls from Timor, some medicine bottles. Yeah. Pretty sure they're from Timor. I'm almost positive. And these are actually quite valuable, believe it or not. These were handmade.
Break it.
Better break it. And they use real human hair from Timorians. And there's the male, and there's a lizard. And they're little medicine bottles that they use there. This one's made out of horn and wood. It's a specific wood that grows there. And this one, and these are traditional medicine bottles. They put a powder in here, and they take it to ceremonies, and I guess it's supposed to be good luck and protect your house kind of stuff.
Oh, it might be a fertility.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe there'll be grandchildren in the future. All right, we'll go ahead and set those out. Now, these are actually reasonably valuable. They're not big money, but they're worth a hell of a lot more than I paid for them, I can tell you that. And I had these authenticated by somebody that's into this stuff, and he said they were worth $40 to $60 each, but I didn't pay anywhere near that. I got them on eBay, but they are legit. They're real. They're authentic, genuine articles. So cool little pieces, man. I'm not trying to sell them. I like them, but it's pretty neat little. They make these. You make your own. It's like a little arts and crafts thing. And anyway, moving right along. I'm pretty sure that was from Timor. I'm like 99% sure. I can Google it here in a minute, but anyway, we gotta get to the economics here. Economy. Here we go. I wish this would be less blurry for the cool kids. The economy of Timor is a market economy, although it is dependent upon the export of a few commodities. It has a large public sector. Internally, market operations are limited to widespread poverty. Widespread poverty. The country uses the United States dollar, produces its own coins to facilitate smaller transactions. The economy is generally open to foreign investment, although a prohibition on foreigners owning land means that they may require a local partner in the country. Kind of like several other countries that we've heard of. Competition is limited by the small size of the economy rather than any government barriers. There are far more imports than exports, and prices for goods are often higher than in nearby countries. Inflation is strongly affected by government spending. Growth has been slow, averaging just 2.5% per year from 2011 to 2021. Most of the country is very poor, with just 40% living under the national poverty line. Thus, poverty is especially prevalent in rural areas where many are subsistence farmers or fishermen. Even in urban areas, the majority are poor. Overall, women are poorer than men, often being employed in lower-paying careers. Malnutrition is common, with over half of the children with stunted growth. When 91% of married working-age men were employed as of 2016, only 40% of married women of working age were. There are small disparities in favor of men in terms of home and land ownership and owning a bank account. The eastern three municipalities, which contain around a quarter of the population, has less poverty than the western areas, which contain 50% of the population. 60% of families are supported by subsistence activities. However, the country as a whole does not produce enough food to be self-sustaining and thus relies on imports. Agricultural work carries the implication of poverty, and the sector received little investment from the government. 94% of the domestic fish catch comes from the ocean, especially coastal fisheries. Those in the capital of Dili are on average are better off, although they remain poor by international standards. The size of the private sector means the government is often the customer of public businesses. A quarter of national population works in the informal economy, with the official public and private sectors employing 9% of each. Of those of working age, around 23% are in the formal sector, 21% are students, and 27% are subsistence farmers and fishermen. The economy is mostly cash-based, with little commercial credit available from banks. Remittances from overseas workers add up to about $100 million annually. Here are their coins. Poverty bellies significant wealth in the terms of national resources, which is the time of the independence had per capita value equivalent to the wealth of the upper middle income countries. However, half of this was in oil, and over the quarter with natural gas. The Timor Leste Petroleum Fund was established in 2005 to turn these non-renewable resources into a more sustainable form of wealth. $23 billion was earned from oil sales and has entered the fund. $8 billion has been generated from investment, while $12 billion is spent. Decrease in oil and gas reserves led to decreasing HDI beginning in 2010. 80% of government spending comes from this fund, which as of 2021 had $19 billion, 10 times greater than the size of the national budget. As oil income has decreased, the fund is at risk of being exhausted. Withdrawals have exceeded sustainable levels almost every year since 2009. Resources within the Bayou London field are expected to run out soon, while extracting those within so far undeveloped Greater Sunrise Field has proven technically and politically challenging. Remaining potential reserves are also losing value as oil and gas become less favored sources of energy. The country's economy is dependent on government spending and, to a lesser extent, assistance from foreign donors. Government spending decreased beginning in 2012. Okay, guys, you get the idea. It's poor. They're mostly subsistence farmers. It's rough. Now let's see if we can find these statues. All right, Atani Medicine Boxes is the name of those statues. Atani, I'm gonna look it up. Atani Medicine statues, and let's see if we can find some on here. Atani. Well, they sell on eBay. Let's see if we can find the exact ones we got here. I'm gonna pause. All right, so yeah, these are the ones I have. As you can see, this one's very, very similar. This one seems to be a little less traditional, but still, it's, yeah. You see that lizard? Yeah, that's pretty sweet, right? Okay. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day. I hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, I want you to search harder because I'm trying to show you all the cool collectibles, okay? Thanks again for all that you do. Ma, you want to say anything to cool kids?
Nice of you watching.
Yeah. What do you think of East Timor and Leste? Is that a place you want to go visit?
I don't know. Is it safe?
Ooh, now we didn't get into all that.
And what kind of venomous creatures are there?
Ooh, I bet there's some really venomous. It's tropical.
It is.
Yeah. I'm going to say we got all the venomous creatures.
I bet there's cobras there too.
Ooh, we like cobras. What about peacocks? Do you think there's peacocks there?
I know there are in the Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines. Now did we do that country yet? I think we did.
don't know
I'm
if
pretty
we
sure we did the Philippines. I could check the list, but I'm going to say we did the Philippines. So, anyway, cool kids, take care. Bye-bye. So you want to say bye to the cool kids?
Bye.
All right, ciao, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. All that jive.